Shettima's upcoming bishops exposes Buhari APC criminal leadership, Pastor Enenche. Top Abuja Pentecostal preacher Paul Enenche took a swipe at the President Muhammadu Buhari-led All Progressives Congress government after some fake bishops were paraded at the unveiling of Kashim Shettima, the vice presidential candidate of the party. The presence of fake bishops took the shine of Mr. Shettima's unveiling. On Wednesday, Christian Association of Nigeria and Nigerian Catholic Church distanced themselves from the persons who appeared in cassocks at the event and described them as imposters. The Nigerian Christian community has been loudly opposed to APC's decision to field a Muslim ticket or presidential ticket comprising Mr. Shettima and former Lagos Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the 2023 general election. Critics say the same faith ticket would further widen Nigerians' fault lines, especially at a time when ethno-religious strife is rife in many parts of the country. Speaking on the development at his Dunamis Church headquarters in Abuja, Mr. Enenche described the fake clergymen as criminals who should be prosecuted for impersonation. You know, there's a contest going on in this country right now where some criminals paraded themselves as bishops. That is the level to which the criminal leadership of this country has descended to. You see, like begets like, those who send them are like them. That is impersonation of the highest order, and they should be arrested and tried. One of the fake bishops who attended the event, Joseph Udaudu, confirmed to People's Gazette that they were hired to appear at the unveiling. The imposter said Mr. Tinubu's hirelings broke a mutual agreement to be paid 100,000 naira for the shady job. However, the Tinubu campaign organization insisted that the people in cassocks were not fake, but upcoming bishops just building up their missions. Yeah, the stories are not adding up. Mr. Enenche queried the audacity of the APC in seeking to continue in power after performing woefully since it assumed power more than 7 years ago. You want to lie to lead, you want to cheat to lead, you want to kill to lead, and your platform has led for 7 to 8 years, and the only thing the country got was bloodshed, killings, banditry, and you're still pushing yourself forward. The Govt had exclusively reported that the state security services, in a secret memo to President Muhammadu Buhari, warned that Mr. Tinubu's choice of vice presidential candidate for the 2023 presidential election would trigger a sectarian crisis that would destabilize Nigeria. Now, we know it's a crime and we know they should be prosecuted because it's impersonation. That is true. But realistically, is that going to happen? I don't think so. It is the influential thing that Paul Enenche can do is tell his members to go get their PVC and not voting the current government. Again, as he mentioned, the several aspects in which the government has led so far and willing to go again. They're willing to impersonate to lead. They're willing to kill to lead. All these is signs of desperation, to be honest. I mean, for you to go that low that you don't care. You're not leading yourselves. You're not in the country alone. You're just not in government to lead yourselves and just pretend that over 200 million people don't exist. It doesn't work like that. So, he says you want to lie to lead, you want to cheat to lead, you want to kill to lead, and your platform has led for 7 to 8 years, and that's how they've led. And what we've gotten, banditry, division, strife, everything worse. Just bad. And I think I've forgotten who said this, but basically the Buhari regime has basically brought a state of impunity. I mean, so many things have happened that we have not seen justice for, and it is just out of this world, to be honest. It's very crazy. I mean, NSAS being one of the biggest ones, but then with the headsman crisis and the clash, and even the killings in war, I mean, this is a problem. And, this person made a comparison saying, at least, and then we're saying at least in the context of bare minimum, there was some sort of shame. PDP backwards. At least there was some sort of shame, or not shame, but secrecy to the level of corruption and to the level, of wrongdoing. And fine, but then this government just said, I don't care. They just said, whether for so long and at certain intervals, Mr. Buhari would just leave the country and be like, I'm going for some treatment abroad. And it's like, wait, where are you going? Who's doing form? Who's stepping in? Things are happening in the country and you're just going to go away. So I think one thing we need to, have a big discussion about is accountability. We need to have scapegoats, and accountability means that this whole legal system that we have needs to be broken down, destroyed, and started again, because it's just not it. And the 1999 Constitution, scam. Again, Nigeria needs to go through so many changes, and we're just going to have to start one at a time. Again, starting one solution or starting one approach to fixing one problem will lead to us discovering so many problems, and we may get overwhelmed. But again, because we've waited for this long, the problems have compounded, and it means the problems are now bigger for us to solve. It's a very, very, very big issue. So Mr. Palenacha is right in that regard. And when you think about these bishops, again, desperation. The Muslim ticket, when it comes down to it, just means they don't want any Christian votes. It's as simple as that. Because again, even non-Christians, everyone pretty much questioned the decision and asked why. Why would you do that? Again, we're not political analysts or political strategists, but that was definitely literally, like, we did not see that move coming. And the APC has decided to do that. So whether it works for them or it doesn't work for them, we'll see that campaigns are going to start soon. And it is what it is. This is how we expect men of God to talk, not playing politics. That makes sense, because what we've seen here is not his personal opinion. He's basically stating what the facts are. So you discover that discussing this problem, we don't even talk about him because he's not relevant. It is the discussion, it is the topic. And so he hasn't said, I think, I believe. He just said the fact. You lied to lead, you cheat to lead, you killed to lead. 7 to 8 years, that is what you've done. And no one is going to come and say, oh, I agree with that. Because it's been the fact. If you're living in Nigeria, then you would know. God forbid that APC will smell that seat again. It is Labour Party, Peter Obi, all the way. We are tired of these old folks and their shenanigans. And it's great to see, because I think a main difference with these elections would be Nigerians' intention. Nigerians always have intentions of making the country better, but I think this time we can see that their intention shows with their actions. Mass registration of PVCs, awareness, everyone becoming so into politics. And that is how it should be, because the people want a change. And that is how it should be. All these Pentecostal pastors should just keep quiet. They have no moral right to condemn their fellow materialistic pastors who are hustling to own G-Wagon like them, okay? Upcoming bishops. It's very funny. You have upcoming artists and you have upcoming bishops. So anything would work like that.